Hollywood Lightsides. Mary Castle at her sexiest in Stories of the Century. A long time ago, I did a Babe of the Day video on Mary Castle. If you haven't seen that yet, be sure you do. I really like Mary Castle as an actress, but for sure, her shining moment was on the TV series Stories of the Century. In that, she played Frankie Adams, railroad detective, and the first partner of Matt Clark, played by Jim Davis. Mary Castle was incredibly alluring, and the showrunners liked putting her in sexy outfits and catfighting with other women. Although these shows are supposed to be based on real events with real outlaws, they took a fair bit of creative license. Frankie Adams is hot, and I wanted to share some of her best moments with you. Here we go.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stand right where you are.
No, honey. Just what do you think you're trying to do?
I'm taking you to the sheriff.
You're a fool. Why, I could draw and plug you before you could pull the trigger.
Go ahead and try it. Now get moving. Out the back door.
Frankie.
It's all right, Matt. Go get her. Matt.
Yeah?
Don't tell the boss about this.
Looks like my luck's running out, too. Yeah!
This is nice, Matt, but you can put me down now. I'm all right.
You finally ran me down.
What? For its size. Frankie had taken her job in the post office, which turned out to be little more than a booth at the local grocery store. Her orders were simple enough. She was to be on the lookout for letters bearing any one of the many aliases used by the James boys and their gang. I took a room as close to the post office as I could find, still playing out the role of cattle buyer.
May I have a stand for this, please?
That'll be 5 cents.
You're new here, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I don't mean to appear bold, but it does seem like we've met before.
Well, we might have. I've met quite a few people in the last few weeks, although I don't remember you.
And that's the trouble when a man's business keeps him on the road. Doesn't give him much of a chance to make friends.
That depends upon how fast you travel. What's your business, if I may be so bold?
Bank examiner. Next time I'm passing through, I'll mail another letter. Day, miss.
Anything in general delivery for Lassiter?
Matt. That man that just left. That's Jesse James.
I'll take these.
I told you not to take any partners.
Shut up. How about a cigarette, big boy?
Give her a cigarette. It's not Big Boy, Kate. I'm Matt Clark, a railroad detective.
How about a light? All right, get those hands back. Put them down now. All right, big boy. You can give her a light now.
The man sitting at the telegraph key was very much at home, but he was definitely not Frankie Adams.
Just a minute. There's an important message coming in.
I got lots of time. What the stranger didn't know was that I was well acquainted with the Morse code. It read, in answer to your inquiry, Superintendent of Railroad had decided not to ship 20,000 in gold bullion to Coffeyville by train. In order to mislead Dalton gang, shipment will be transferred to stagecoach at Adair, en route to Anderson.
What can I do for you?
You know, that contraption fascinates me. Can you take it down as fast as it comes over the wires?
Of course, that's why I'm here.
Well, now, if it isn't too much of a secret, what did it just say?
It's against company regulation to give out that information. But being that you're so curious, it just told about a train being delayed down the line. Now, you satisfied?
Not quite. What are you doing behind that desk? Well, well. Where's Frankie Adams?
Frankie Adams?
That's right.
I don't know her. Well, they're switching the gold shipment to a stagecoach.
You ride out and get the boys. Grant, take care of these wires.
Railroad switched the gold shipment to a stagecoach. Daltons know all about it. I'm going after him.
What can I do?
Nothing. The telegraph wire's been cut.
Well, I'll have them repaired and get a dispatch out.
That'll be too late, Frankie. See you later.
Hey, John. Meet us over at Charlie Pitt's.
All right, Cole.
Please, Lord, sir, don't let us have no more trouble.
before we saddle the horses and take that little ride. Hope I sure and cousin John a little flexion here.
Hey, you! Keep your hands off of that girl.
All right. Drop your gun. Go on, drop it. All right. Back up. Real slow. Go on back. Okay.
I keep trying to tell myself that they ain't bad. But it ain't no use. It just ain't no use. Maybe it was the war that turned them bad. And maybe it was in the blood. I don't know. But there's one thing I know. I raised them like they was my own. And I just can't help from loving them.
Very much.
I hope you catch him.
I think I've got just a bait for him. Yes, I did have just a bait for Wes Arden. My associate, Frankie Adams, was sent on to Abilene. I was to meet her. Frankie was as beautiful as she was smart.
Hey, Frankie, set him up over here.
Hey, Joe, give me a bottle of that good whiskey.
How's business?
Couldn't be better. Nothing but these for tips. I'm thinking of hanging on to this job and quitting the railroad.
Well, you certainly look as if you fit the job. How is everything?
Fine. Got some of the best customers in the place. One very important.
Hey, Frankie, where's that drink?
Right away, Mr. Harden. Hey, Joe, hurry up with that bottle.
So that's him.
Yeah, top dog himself. He's my best customer. Be back.
Well, what took you so long, baby?
Bar was busy.
Yeah? Well, you tell that bartender that when Wes Harden wants a drink, he wants it right now.
Why, Wes, if he'd known it was you, he would have been jumping.
Hello, Matt.
I figured you'd catch up with me, Marshal, but you got me all wrong. I can explain everything. Let's keep our voices down, Zeke.
I saw you pass by the office, so I followed you down here. I haven't seen you in a couple of years. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, too.
You know, Matt, I'm used to bad men and outlaws kicking their heels up around these parts, but I ain't so sure about rival lawmen. What brings you here? Fun or duty?
Well, I guess you could say it was duty.
Oh, you're after someone?
Yeah, and I'm not alone. There's the government, railroads, states, and territories of the West.
Oh, you must be quite a man. Well, I ain't gonna ask you who he is. Matt, I'd like to tell you something. I reckon I have enough rustlers, embezzlers, tin horn gamblers, train robbers, yes, and even downright murderers in this room to bust the seams of a dozen jailhouses wide open. Now, Abilene's where they come to spend their money. You know why? Because I don't care what they've done elsewhere. I won't arrest them as long as they behave themselves here. So, tear up that warrant and I'll see you later.
Stick around, Frankie. Bring me good luck. Well, I'm sorry, boys. We're going to have to continue the game some other time.
You leaving us? You'll break up a winning streak.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's for you.
Thanks.
Let's have it, Dave.
They paid off just as soon as those cattle were loaded on the truck.
That's not a bad chunk of money for just trailering that bunch up here.
Are we going through with our plan?
Why not? Check the train schedules?
Yeah. Those cattle cars pull out in 1 hour.
How many more men will we need?
Yeah, 2 more ought to do it.
I think we can pick them up right here. Hey, Frankie, come over here, will you?
What do you want? The same thing as you were drinking?
No, sit down, sit down. You know any cowboys who'd like to pick up a fast dollar and can keep their mouths shut?
All cowboys can use money. Most of them can keep their mouths shut.
Point them out to me.
Full on the dark hat and tall one down at the end of the bar.
Thanks. Take the one in the black hat. Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, thanks.
Set him up over here. Cowboy, how'd you like to make yourself a fare?
At daybreak, Captain, I think we better start looking higher in the mountains.
I wouldn't worry about Miss Adams too much. Joaquin has an eye for a pretty girl. I'm sure he won't hurt one.
Frankie.
No, Murietta may not harm a woman, but he's got a lieutenant there called Three-Fingered Jack that'd cut my throat as soon as he would yours.
I'm glad to see you. Where have you been? What's happened? Where's Murietta? And you're sure you weren't followed by Murietta?
I didn't see anybody.
All right, we'll go through with the original plan. You'll still move into the hacienda. And if we know Murietta, he'll contact you again.
Oh, no, he won't. Sure, I'm a detective. Sure, I get paid by the railroad. But I'm also a woman. And I don't like wrestling with Three-Fingered Jack.
I didn't think you'd ever let us down on assignment.
How would you like being chased around in a cave by a maniac? You're a detective. Why don't you go out and catch Murietta?
It looks like we'll have to go back to combing the country like we've been doing for years.
You know, Captain, I got a better idea. Why don't we send Frankie back on the next stage and find some local talent? There must be a woman around here more attractive than she is. Look at her. Just take a good look at her.
All right. I'll be your guinea pig. You're right. I guess I am a mess.
Come on, I'll walk you across the street to your hotel. You need some sleep. Be right back, Captain.
Matt, don't tell the boss I wanted to quit.
Don't worry, Frankie. You know you couldn't quit. You're still a good detective. Now, don't worry. We'll keep an eye on you this time. Good night.
Good night, Matt.
Do not be afraid, senorita. But I warn you, do not cry out.
Why do you follow me? I haven't anything of value.
You're a beauty, senorita. Will you go away with me to Sonora? I am not so bad. You could do worse.
I don't know. Every place we'd go, the law would follow. Colonel Bigler has already offered $5,000 reward for your capture.
$5,000 for the great Murrieta? That is an insult. I have 10 times that amount in gold buried, with my family watching over it. I laugh at the law. I must have your answer quickly, senorita. I cannot stay long.
I'll have to think it over.
And your answer?
All right. I'm moving into the hacienda tomorrow. Meet me there tomorrow night.
Bueno. Gracias, señorita. Tomorrow night.
Frankie, I thought you were in bed.
What's the matter?
Murrieta's in town. He was just in my room. Hold it, boys. You can't catch him. He's too far away by now. He kissed me. Wasn't bad, either. He said he wanted me to go to Sonora with him.
What's the matter? Are you out of your mind?
I don't think so. I told him to meet me at the hacienda tomorrow night, and I'd give my answer.
Smart girl. Now you talk like your old self. We'll be there waiting for him.
Matt, there's something else he said that may help us. Captain, how much gold do you think Murrieta's stolen?
Over $100,000. And he's killed 15 men to get it.
He said he had it buried.
But where? California's a big place.
I don't know. But he told me his family was watching over it for him.
He doesn't have any family, does he, Captain?
No, they're all dead and buried in the family graveyard in back of his place.
And he says his family's watching over it?
That's right.
Well, that means he could have buried the gold somewhere near there.
Maybe that's why he doesn't want anybody around the old hacienda.
All this time right under our noses. Let's go. We can be there by daylight.
Lead was that Longley had a girl, Mamie Logan, trapeze performer with the Roberts Carnival Circus. I caught up with the circus in Nacogdoches, Texas. Frankie Adams, another operator, had been sent on ahead to join the circus and keep an eye on Mamie in case Longley tried to contact her. Well, hi, Ruby.
Well, Big Jim Dawson, what are you doing in town?
Well, I heard you were with this circus, so I thought I'd come over and have a look.
Good to see you. How are the folks?
Oh, they're fine.
Bring this with you, will you, Ruby?
Oh, sure. Oh, this is Mamie Logan, my roommate. Best triple spin artist in the business.
Well, pleased to meet you, Mamie.
Howdy. I gotta go warm up. I'll see you around.
Sure.
It's about time you got here.
What's happened?
Mamie got a letter this morning. She packed her suitcase, all ready to skip.
Did you get a look at the letter?
No, but from the way she's acting, it must be from Longley.
Good. While she's doing her act, see if you can find the letter. I'll keep an eye on her.
All right.
Hey, you. Where's Mamie's dressing room?
Mamie, darling, I promised I'd break out. I'm heading for the border in a couple of days, and I want you and that money to go with me. I'm sending a friend to bring you to where I'm hiding.
Mamie?
Who is it?
A friend of yours. You Mamie Logan?
What if I am? I've never seen you before.
You got a letter, didn't you?
I don't know. You a friend of Bill's?
Yeah. And if we're going, you better get with it.
What's your name?
What difference does it make? Go on, change your clothes.
Where are we heading?
I'm taking you to Bill.
Yeah, but, where is Bill?
Stop asking questions and get ready.
All right, don't get sore. Wait outside until I change.
Uh-uh. You can change behind the screen over there if you want.
All right, have it your way. There's some whiskey in that other trunk if you want to drink.
No, thanks.
Frankie, she's about finished.
Somebody found us. Hey!
Slow down and let him catch up.
Are you loco? I'm wanted by every...
I said slow down.
Say, what kind of a double cross is this?
What happened to him? Where did he go?
I don't know. He must have drowned. Who was he?
Friend of Bill Longley's. He was going to tell me where Longley was hiding, and you had to be a big hero and spoil everything.
Now, isn't that just like a woman? I saved your life in 60 feet of water, and you don't even say thanks.
Sorry, Matt. Well, I guess we're worse off now than when we started.
Well, not quite. Now we know for sure that Longley's trying to get in touch with the girl. Did you find the letter?
Yes.
Well, if Mamie doesn't show up, he most likely will send somebody else after her. Or come himself.
I guess we better get back to the circus before Mamie misses us.
Yeah.
Closer than I was, Frankie got to Texas first and moved in on a tip-off that a big spender by the name of Jim Ryan had bought a cash interest in the Alamo Saloon.
Boy, Butch, this is the life. Good.
Yeah, acres and acres and acres of it. I like the new one.
The blonde in the middle?
Yeah, hired her this morning.
Hey, look, she's coming over here.
Please, you're spoiling my routine.
Honey, on you, it looks good.
Think I'll go around back and see how she likes her new job.
She don't want no hairy-haired cowpoke like you. What she wants is a dude.
Come in.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Ryan.
That last number that you did, my dear, was great.
Thank you.
By the way, they gave you a grand old name, Rosie O'Grady.
I'm glad you like it.
What are you doing tonight after the show?
Well, I have an engagement.
Oh, well, you can just forget that. You see, I've made all arrangements for a beautiful evening.
Oh, hello, Butch. I was gonna...
Well, thanks, Smiley. It was very nice of you. You got here just in time. Thank you very much. The beginning of a beautiful evening. You like champagne?
Well, I've only had it once before, and that was a special occasion.
Well, now, in opening champagne, you've got to be an expert. Watch me. Go ahead. Now, yours.
Thank you.
Mine. Here's to you and me. May our business association get happier and happier, and we get closer and closer as time goes by.
Oh, it tickles, doesn't it?
Not half as much as you tickle me. You know something? Rosie, you're due for a promotion. Instead of getting one of these, you should be getting two.
Why, Mr. Ryan, $20. Is it real?
What do you mean, is it real? Whose name's on that bill?
Why, it says Rosie O'Grady. That's me.
That's what I think of you.
I was wondering if you had a picture of yourself that I might put on my dressing table. After all, I don't want the other girls to date my boss.
Taking over, huh? Yeah, I think it can be arranged. I can have a picture made for you.
Now, if you don't mind, I have to change for my next number.
Antonio, Frankie was expecting me to meet her here this morning. She didn't show up, but there was a letter. It looked important. Dear Matt, this is a copy of a picture given to me by an old friend. If you recognize anyone in the enclosed picture, you can pick them up at the Alamo Saloon, signed Frankie.
Hi, babe. Wanted to talk to you. Hey, going someplace?
Well, I have a very important business.
Oh, now, you can't do this to me now.
Mr. Ryan, control yourself.
Oh, you've stalled me off long enough. Not anymore. Come on.
Wow.
You can say that again. Come on, we're going for a ride.
Where to?
Don't ask so many questions. This is going to be a big surprise. Now, you wait right here. Hey, Smiley, come on, bring it in.
I got it, boss. It's for a perfect figure, medium size.
Here you are, honey. It costs $200, but it'll look like $1 million when you fill it. Here, come on.
It's beautiful, but why would I ever wear anything so fancy?
To your wedding, of course.
My wedding? I'm not getting married.
Oh, yes, you are. We're on our way to Laredo now to get married. And after that, we're going to have a long, long honeymoon in Mexico. Yeah. You're invited to the wedding. To the honeymoon. Well, come on, put it on.
Oh, but Mr. Ryan, I couldn't possibly do that. I don't know you well enough.
Oh, yes, you do. Now, let me tell you a thing or two. Whatever the boss says goes. Now, get into that outfit.
You put it away, Smiley. It won't be necessary. Will it, honey?
Well, all right, but I'll have to have some privacy. So why don't you boys step outside and I'll call you when I'm ready.
And have you duck out on the boss? Now, get that dress on and make it snappy. We're staying.
No, we're not staying. I'm staying. Now, you go down and get that champagne and make sure it's good and cold. Well, you can change right behind the screen, honey. Go on.
Well, here I am.
Wow. Gee, I sure made a mistake, honey. You don't look like $1 million. You look like $2 million.
Put me up, would you, Mr. Ryan?
Mr. Ryan, she calls me. You know, honey, after we're married, we sort of settle down to a nice home life, you could start calling me Butch, couldn't you? Huh?
Would you please get my shawl for me?
Oh, right away, babe, right away. Yeah. You know, I'm not used to handling these lacy things, but how's that? Now, if you'll just take my arm, missus, we'll go right down to the coach. After you, dear.
The wedding coach is on its way. Goodbye, poor sucker, goodbye. Another poor fool is hooked today. Goodbye, my lover,
Come
goodbye.
on, sweetheart. All right, Hank, get moving. Can't keep the preacher waiting.
I'm being forced to become Mrs. Butch Cassidy, main road to Laredo.
This is the happiest day of my life. Come on, hurry. Drink up. There's more to be had in Laredo.
No, thank you. I have some.
Oh, you have some? Well, that's fine. Here. I'll get the log out of the way. I'll get it.
All right, throw up your hands.
Hey, Butch, look.
Throw down that gun.
Don't you worry, honey. You're in the hands of experts. Oh, don't shoot, mister. There's an innocent young lady in that coach.
You gents just behave yourself and there won't have to be any trouble.
Oh, we haven't got much money, mister, but we got a lot of goodwill. Would you care to join us in a glass of champagne?
Get back there and shut up. All right, lady, step down out of that coach.
You can't talk to her like that. This is the girl I'm going to marry.
Take their guns, Frankie.
Hey.
The joke's over, mister. You know who you're trying to hold up? I'm Butch Cassidy. And that's the Smiling Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butch. Glad to hear you admit it. Remember me? I'm Matt Clark, a railroad detective.
Well, I'll be a crummy, low-down... Looks like we're gonna have to postpone the wedding.
Yeah, for a long while. By the time Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Montana try you for your crimes, you'll be in for life.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to bring me to trial first.
Come on, get in the coach. We're going to San Antonio and pick up the rest of your bunch.
Hey, Matt. I followed that Brinkley dame. She was leaving town all right. But first she went to the stable and picked up more money than you could count.
Has she got much of a start on us?
No.
We've been waiting for you. Now turn around. Drop those guns and get your hands up.
Relax, Mrs. Brinkley. You're not going anywhere.
Right, open it and start praying.
I'll do it. Just don't shoot.
Get over there.
Just to make sure you don't recognize us.
cavalry escort arrived in town 1/2 hour after Frankie. Exactly the extra time that was lost having to stop at the Army post. My name is Matt Clark. I work for the railroad as a detective.
Martin's been shot, Matt. Hold up.
Where's the nearest doctor?
Across the street.
I'll take care of her. You get a posse together.
All right, then. Get your horses.
How is she, Doctor? Can I see?
I'll give you a minute, but that's all. I'm ready to operate. I can't afford to lose time.
Bad as that.
We'll both know when I finish. But right now, I say she has less than an even chance.
Hi, Frankie.
Hello, Matt.
I'm so sorry about all this. If I hadn't been poking along, I'd have gotten here before that holdup.
Hello, Clay.
Can I see you for a minute, Doc?
Sorry, Clay, not now. I have a patient here, emergency.
So is this one. He's out in the buckboard. I thought you might help me bring him in.
Well, if it just takes a minute. I don't see anybody.
Okay, Doc, let's go. We'll be needing this.
But there's a patient in there.
Shut up. Come on.
All right, now easy does it. Take it easy.
I shot one of the holdup men.
Did you recognize him?
No, but his mask came down. I'd know him again if I saw him.
Well, I'll guarantee you one thing. If he's wounded, I'll get him. Look, I'll be close by. The doctor's getting ready to patch you up, and you'll be as good as new. Take it easy.
How's the patient?
Yeah, she's not doing too good. Say, where is the doc?
Doc Benford? Doc!
That's a strange thing.
Why would he leave?
I don't know. He was just about to operate on Frankie. Hey, there was a man came in. He was in a hurry to see the doctor. You know anybody by the name of Clay?
The only Clay I know is Clay Allison. He and his brother have a ranch out here about 5 miles.
There's another doctor around here.
Plainsburg's the closest.
All right, Sheriff, get your sleeves rolled up. We've got to help Frankie. She needs it fast.
I don't know much about patching up bullet wounds.
I don't know. Take a look around. See if you can find something that'll put her to sleep.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. Well, Frankie said one thing before she passed out. She wounded one of those hold-up men.
Could be the Allisons, all right. Had him in jail a dozen times. Never could find anyone with nerve enough to be witness.
I sure hope this is one witness that goes through.
He'll be the first one, Matt. That Clay Allison's done enough killing to start his own graveyard.
I put just enough on there to keep her under.
Thanks for watching. The beautiful, glamorous Mary Castle is worth remembering, and indeed, the entire series of Stories of the Century was an interesting experiment in TV westerns that is still enjoyable today. If you like the offbeat and the upbeat, keep coming back to my channel for more Hollywood light sides.